You're watching the Highlight Zone with Wayne 15 Sports Director Glenn Marini. Local sports coverage you can count on.
1, 2, 3, good.
It's going to be awesome. This rivalry is what Indiana football is all about. French tour, so that'd be great.
There's not one game that will ever go down as Leo versus East Noble is not competitive.
Getting a second shot at Leo, as we fell to them earlier in the season, but you know, I think we have just as good as a shot as we did before. We just got to execute and overall play better to beat them this Friday.
Game between two good teams, and so you know the whole city's going to be out here. Their whole city's going to be over there, and it's going to be a packed game, and it's going to be a packed house.
They've ended our season the last 2 years. This is just going to be a great game, and it's got a lot of emotion coming with it.
At last, we've got playoff football right in front of us. Now, 5 and 6A, they won't start till next week, but everyone else is a go. That includes a 4A first-round sectional showdown in Kendallville between familiar foes. Leo beat East Noble in the last 2 regular season meetings, but it's been the Knights that have knocked the Lions out of the playoffs the past 2 seasons. Would history repeat itself? It's time to find out. Leo at East Noble, it's your Highlight Zone game of the week. Leo finishing the regular season 9-0, ranked 2nd in the 4A poll. East Noble 6-2, ending the season on a 3-game winning streak. But Leo historically has had a tough time with the Knights when it's win or go home. They had no problem getting this one started. First quarter from 8 yards out, Mason Sharon trots it into the end zone for the first score of the game. 2-point try no good. Leo leading by 6. East Noble responding with a touchdown and a good PAT. The score now 7-6 from the Wildcat. Nick Munson taking it himself towards the outside corner, 14 yards away and in for the score. And I think he's a little fired up. And why wouldn't you be with an 8-point lead? Leo tying things up at 14 before the break, though. To the third quarter, Leo wasting no time for points, giving it to Sharon again, and he is gone. Yes, follow your blocks, and it will lead to touchdowns. The Lions jumping on top by a score. But with 2 minutes left in the game, Xander Brazel cooking up a playoff edition of Razzle Dazzle. He gets the pass out to Rowan Zolman with space. The number 6 taking this one to the house for 6. And now with 1:55 left in the fourth, the Knights ahead by 3. Leo running out of time. Leo doesn't like to throw the ball, but they will when they have to. With 5 seconds left, Jackson Barber to Caden Miller, and that's the winning touchdown. And Leo gets revenge with a win in postseason, 32-29, the final in an instant classic in Kendallville.
I'm not really sure. I didn't really know what Jackson's progression was. I'm not sure if he looked at Ryland, but I saw, I think, like 11 and Nick Munson on the left, and luckily Nick went with Brock on like a slant or whatever, and I just went out and Jackson threw a beautiful pass to me, and that was just execution at its finest.
Kudos to my trainer, Antoine Taylor in Matrix QB training. He's got me right for the past 2 years, and it just showcased tonight. All I needed was a chance. I knew I could perform like that, and I knew I could make plays like that, and I just had to be given the opportunity, and that's what happened.
Next up, Leo faces DeKalb in the sectional semifinals next Friday. East Noble finishes the season at 7-3. Out at Columbia City High School, staying in 4A Sectional 19, the 4 and 5 Eagles hosting 2 and 7 ANGOLA. Here we go, picking this one up. Second quarter, Columbia City leading 28-12. Make that 35-12 from this 8-yard run by Ethan Sievers. Yeah, the Eagles Stadium is fired up. That takes us to halftime. Out of halftime in the third quarter, ANGOLA with a 4th and goal. But Columbia City showing its power, stops them at the goal line, keeps the score at 35-12. Eagles in the lead. Still in the third quarter, Columbia City's Gregory Bolt to Stroughton Filler, and that's a touchdown for 5 yards out, makes it 42-12, and Columbia City goes on to win it. That's the final score, 45-12. And our final stop with Northeast 8 teams. These two playing last Friday in the final game of the regular season. A rematch, New Haven besting Huntington North by 30 at home, but Fields switched the Bulldogs on the road visiting the Vikings. First quarter, Jakar Williams passes to Mylan Graham. That's a Bulldog touchdown. They lead 7-0. Later in the first quarter, Cam McCarver carries for a 23-yard gain. That man just won't go down. He finally does, still 7-0. On the same drive, Huntington North with the ball on the goal line. Cam McCarver finishes what he started, runs it in for the touchdown, and the Vikings tying this thing up at 7 apiece. Later in the second quarter now, Jakar Williams scanning the field. He finds his bro, Mylan Graham again. This one for 55 yards and the touchdown, and that'll do it. New Haven wins 35-34 in a classic. From the Indy 8 to an SAC team, we've got one more 4A matchup for you. Wayne High School going toe-to-toe with Marion. In the first quarter, Wayne's Sean Collins, he's going to take this handoff in for the touchdown. Yeah, baby. Wayne Generals leading by 7. Later in the first quarter, Marion's QB Jones, he's thinking deep. But he's going to be picked off by Collins. Yeah. And the Generals rolling. It's now still 7-0. Later in the first quarter, Wayne back on offense. It's Aiden Meek at QB. He's thinking deep. He finds Collins. Man, Collins is just doing it on both sides of the ball. He has a big gain right there. We end the first quarter. We go to the second quarter. Later in that drive, Lamarian Nelson, he finishes the job, takes it in for the touchdown. Wayne leading 13-0, and Wayne takes this win 27-13. Now going across town to Concordia High School and going down to 3A. The Cadets playing host to Northwestern. First quarter, Dontrell Johnson, yeah, he goes untouched into the end zone for a 7-0 Cadets lead. Later in the first quarter, Landon Kaczynski, also untouched. Man, look at this man work and run. Points up the finger. He's in for the score. It's 14-0 Cadets ahead. Later in the first quarter, Cadets Eli Maddox on the keeper himself. He says, I don't need receivers. I'll just do it myself, guys. And he gets into the end zone for the score. Wow, Concordia running it up 21-0. And then to end the first quarter, how about some more Eli Maddox for you? This time to Jace Parnin for the score, and Concordia wins it 49-14. Out into sectional 26, undefeated Tippecanoe Valley, squaring off with the Railroaders of Garrett. First quarter, Jasmine Virgil on the touchdown run. Wow, look at that man go for Tippy, and he is just going to tippy-toe his way into the goal line for the score. That makes it a 7-0 Vikings advantage. Later in the first quarter, Wade Jones, let me tell you about him. He's going to pick off this ball as he scans the field. No one around him. I think he might have been throwing that one to Tippy. That one's picked off once again by Wade Jones, and he's going to take this one up the field and before he's brought out of bounds. Finally, wow, I'm pretty impressed about that one. Later in the first quarter, though, it's Hunter stopped on fourth down, and Tippecanoe Valley wins this one 22-8. Now staying in sectional 26, the Lakers looking to ball out against John Glenn. Glenn's Austin White to Chase Howe for the 16 yards and the touchdown. Glenn taking a 7-0 lead. Lakeland trying to respond. Dion Marshall, he's saying he's not having it. He's going to pick this ball off. Wow, what a catch by him. And that brings us to later in the drive. It's going to be a tackle for a loss. Lakeland just couldn't get anything going tonight, and Glenn defeats Lakeland 41-13. And our final stop in 3A and sectional 26, West Noble 4-5. The Chargers visiting 7-2 Jimtown. Jimtown knocked out West Noble last year. Chargers looking for some revenge. First quarter, Braxton Pruitt breaks a few tackles. He's in for the touchdown, makes it 7-0 West Noble. Jimmy's rallies though. Next drive, Reed running away with it. Yeah, he's in for the score. 65-yard touchdown. It makes it 7-7. Later in the second quarter, it's another airstrike. Check out this pass towards the back of the end zone. Money gets the feet down, and it's good. Jimtown takes this win 31-21. And we've got our first round fixings out of the way for Class 3 and 4A, but still plenty to play for in 1 and 2A. Up in Butler, the undefeated Eastside Blazers look to take the first step towards a sectional crown with a matchup Bishop Luers, despite a loss, picking up a share of the SAC title last week, but looking to get back in the win column, hosting Fairfield. And a 1A rumble in Turtletown. Yeah, ACAC champions Adams Central on the road at Churubusco. All that and more next on the Highlight Zone.
Watch us play through the competition next on the Highlight Zone. We're the Churubusco Eagles. Welcome back to the Highlight Zone.
The Eastside Blazers had a regular season for the record books, going 9-0, giving up no more than 19 points in a game all season. But all that goes out the window when you're chasing state titles. Yeah, up in Butler, the Blazers quest for a 2A title, starting with a matchup against the 4-5 Bluffton Tigers. Second quarter already up 42-0. Eastside's Dylan Bridemeyer picks off Bluffton, and then it's Dax Holman with the touchdown run to follow. That extends the lead to 49-0. Then, after he celebrates, it's Briar Muncie with the pick, and Eastside goes on to win this thing 49-6. And at Bishop Luers,
what we do, we go out there, we try to execute as much as we can, and when we do, we score quick, and the defense got us the ball back, and we kept scoring.
You know, offensively, we've been doing some good things. Defensively, we did some good things tonight, and our special teams played outstanding. So we just got to keep getting better and doing what we do.
At Bishop Luers, the Knights chasing that same 2A title dream as Eastside. If both continue to win, their paths would cross for a sectional championship. But first things first, Bishop Luers would have to best NECC Big Division champs Fairfield. First quarter, Carson Clark to Brody Glenn for the touchdown. It's 20-0. Later in the second quarter, Carson Clark finds his Brody Glenn once again for another touchdown. Wow, over the shoulder, and that makes things 27-0. Later in the second quarter, German Guzman. Right here, you're going to see him pouncing the line, and he comes away with the fumble. Fairfield drops the ball. Bishop Luers taking over. Then next possession after that, Carson Clark. Can you guess it? Brody Glenn. Yeah, Glenn with the touchdown. It makes it 40-0 Luers, and Bishop Luers goes on to win 46-8. And our final stop in sectional 35 and 2A. Winner of this game gets Eastside for round 2 next week. Whitco at Central Noble. First quarter, from 11 yards out, Tyler Schiesler with the quarterback keeper nearly untouched into the end zone for the first score of the ball game. Cougars leading by 7. From the first to the second quarter now, the Cougars QB, he can run it, but how's his arm? Schiesler airing this one deep to Preston Diffendarfer for the 2-touchdown lead with 2 minutes to go till halftime, and Central Noble winning big first round 49-0. And in 1A, it's a battle in Turtletown. Adams Central crowned ACAC champions during the regular season and ranked 3rd in 1A. Churubusco finishing as runners-up in the NECC small division behind Eastside, ranked 9th overall in 1A. Here we go. First quarter, AC's Ryan Black, he gets it in for the 6-0 score. It's a missed extra point, though. It stays at 6-0. Later in the first, Ryan Black, oh no, he's going to fumble this one. Churubusco realizes it's a fumble, hops on top of it, and yeah, that's going the other way. Eagles take over, but later in the first quarter, Riley Burkhoff, he fumbles it, and AC, they take over. A very physical game, especially early, but Adams Central going on to win this one at 25-15 over Busco. And our final stop of the night, yes, we made the trip out to Grant County, 7th ranked in 1A South Adams at Madison-Grant. First quarter, Peyton Sutherland, yeah, that was a missed snap on the punt, and that results in a safety. It's a 2-0 South Adams lead. Later in the first quarter, how about Jordan Henshaw? That's a touchdown reception from Owen Warner, and the Starfires jump out to an 8-0 advantage after a missed PAT. Our very own Nathan Gidley, the meteorologist, going into the rain tonight. He came out alive, but very wet. I'm happy he stayed, though. Later in the second quarter, A.J. Dole, the pitch and the touchdown makes it 24-0 South Adams advantage, and that'll do it. South Adams taking care of business in round 1, winning 44-18.
We're the Huntington North Vikings. And you're watching the Highlight Zone.
All right, last week it was an East Noble Knights charge taking the Highlight Zone's top honor. Brazel to Munson for an unbelievable effort that ended in a peace sign and 6 points. Could it be topped? It's time to find out as we present you with your latest Gym of the Nights, courtesy of Peter Franklin Jewelers. Oh, we got to go back out to Kendallville, but unfortunately, this one goes against the East Noble Knights. Yes, it was Jackson Barber right there at quarterback. He finds his dude, Caden Miller, over there on the sideline. Now, Leo doesn't like to throw the ball that much. They will when they have to, and the game was on the line. I believe there was about 6 seconds left on the clock, between 5 and 6 seconds left. They didn't have time to run the ball. Jackson had to use his arm, and he got it to Miller. Miller time for the touchdown, and that one was the game-winning score that ultimately put the East Noble Knights out of playoff contention and advances Leo to the second round. Congratulations to Jackson Barber and Caden Miller with your Peter Franklin Jewelers Gem of the Night. All right, time to take a look at key games for next week. 5 and 6A, they're back, baby, back into the mix. Starting in 6A, 6th-ranked Carroll faces off with rival Homestead, with 9th-ranked Warsaw awaiting the winner. And in 5A, Northrop faces 5th-ranked Snyder. More SAC showdowns as Northside battles Bishop Dwenger. Plus, the winner of tonight's games are moving on, and we'll bring you as many as we possibly can. This and more next week on the Highlight Zone next Friday. Guys, it's been fun. Glenn's back next week, so no need to fear. This is harder than it looks. You know, usually just doing one game of the night, then turn around and have to do the whole show. It's a process. I'm getting warmed up, but thank you so much for welcoming me into your homes to get this thing started and get me a little bit of practice. But thank you so much. We'll be back with sectionals, more sectionals next week, and we've got 5, 6A in the mix as well. I want to thank you guys again so much, and thank you for watching Wayne 15. This has been the Highlight Zone. We'll see you next week. Have a good night.